Yo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. YBT. My mama said I got death on me. Imagine that. Imagine mama saying, son, you got death on you. Son, get out those streets. Imagine that. It's a terrible thing. Whole lot of these individuals, they don't like to listen to their mamas. Mama, I'm not doing that. Imagine that. Either way, this young man is gone. Check out part 1 of this video. This is part 2. These individuals, these down and outers, I have to admit, YBT, the individuals on the right of him and the individual on the left of him, I'm trying to figure out which one look more down and out. Imagine that. I mean, it might be the one to the right, I don't know. But the one to the left, I don't know. My mama says I got death on me. Imagine that. Sound like that Dex Osama. Let's get back to it though.
Yeah, for real.
He 83, baby.
He 83, baby. Like,
yeah, y'all boys made a lot of noise out there, man.
yeah, we still making noise. It's just feel like a little black ball hitting our way or something.
Unfortunately, he's not making noise anymore. He's really not. He was. Then he said he got blackballed. I wonder why he didn't stop rapping then. Imagine that. They say maybe if he had stopped rapping then, he'd probably be here right now. Is that the truth? I don't know. But either way, he said he grew up with his uncles. Don't forget. I mean, you know what? You know what it is? I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say it in a few minutes. Imagine saying something in a few minutes.
No, everything happened for a reason. That's how I look at it.
Why do you say you're blackballed?
Because like, if you right there at the door, it shouldn't be no reason that you going backwards.
Okay.
You feel me? You should be either standing there or going through that door. You feel me? Yeah. Waiting for somebody to open that motherfucker. I felt like we were kicking that bitch in. I don't know what happened.
He was just a failed rapper. Failed rapper didn't want to accept the consequences. Imagine that. Everybody want to be a superstar. Imagine that. Everybody want to be like me. I'm just talking, that's it. But I'm still trying to figure out, though, who's more down and out? The individual on the left of YBT or the individual on the right? I have to admit they kind of look alike. Imagine that. Or is it the 4 individuals in the background? Imagine that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine, I have to admit, all of them look kind of down and out. I know I can't trust that one in the hoodie far left. I can't trust that one in that blue hoodie. I can't trust that one with that mask on. Imagine that. Let's get back to it, though.
Yeah.
We still doing this shit, though.
Okay.
How did Rich the Kid find you guys?
A cameraman, actually. The cameraman that be with him, shout out Marshall, my nigga Uncut. He used to play our music around him all
Gang
the time.
signs.
So eventually he gonna be like, who the fuck is them little niggas? You feel me? You get what I'm saying? And it went from there. The next thing I know, we got them in LA and shit with them.
It's a terrible thing. They said everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody wants tattoo. Imagine that. He got that raw on his. Imagine he got that raw deal. It's a terrible thing, really is. So that's what's going on YBT right now. Everybody's trying to figure out why somebody did this to him. I know why. They probably thought they could get away with it. Imagine that. Don't forget, these individuals, they're not smart. I mean, maybe they are smart. Maybe they're smart enough to go to jail. Imagine me smart enough to go to jail. I never thought about that until right now. I'm smart. I'm smart enough to go to jail. I know what to do. I do this, I do that, and I go right there. I'm smart enough to go to jail. Imagine that. Okay.
In the studio with motherfuckers, big artists, Eat Meal, goddamn. It's hella people, but yeah, we end up getting signed and shit later on.
Yeah, how would you describe your time being signed to Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At the time, it was a
They said he was signed to Richard Kidd. Whatever happened to Richard Kidd? He fell off. Imagine that. Rich the Kid. Imagine your name is Rich the Kid and you're not really rich. How does that work? Be crazy thing to think about. Hey, Rich the Kid. It's even worse. If you're not a kid, you're a man. Imagine that. Imagine you're a man and you call yourself Rich the Kid and you have no money. I mean, let's get back to it though.
Every moment, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me?
Okay.
I don't know, shit just weird vibes and shit. But
You wanna
yeah,
be a superstar.
you were happy. That check, you feel me? When that check hit, it was all good. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
We were doing that shit though.
Yeah. How did the song No Cap come about? Because you weren't on it at first, right?
I wasn't on it. Alright, so we made it in Charlotte. Well,
Okay.
I forgot the name of the studio. It was where the baby used to record. His engineer used to.
It says it's real easy to be a rapper these days. All you gotta do is get a few down. I'm not gonna say that's so disrespectful. I said a few down and outers around you. That's it. And go on the mic and talk about nonsense. Even mess around. Sometimes you talk about the crimes you committed. Imagine that. Fortunate thing, YBT. I mean, you know what? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a rapper. But here's the thing right here. He wants to be a street rapper. He wants to be a rapper who talk about crime and violence. Who's it? Who is it? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, it's me. Who's me? I'm crime and violence. What do you want? I'm coming to get you. What? You've been rapping about me. I'm coming to get you. Open up. Open up. Imagine that. I'm just talking. That's it. But either way, they said that's what happened to YBT. He was rapping about crime and violence. And that crime and violence came knocking on his door and said, open up. It's a terrible thing when that happens, though. Either way, he's from North Carolina, where the baby's from. The baby, he's a rapper. He was on and popping back in the days. And imagine me on and popping back in the days. Things change. Nothing stays the same. For example, YBT is no longer here. He was once here. Matter of fact, he was here about a week ago.
Record us and shit. Cause we were coming up. Like, he like, yeah,
Okay.
y'all the next big thing, you feel me? So, Lil Tony set it off, made the song. I ain't really like it at first, you feel me? It was another song that I hopped on that I thought was gonna go, you feel me? So we was in LA and Rich was telling them like, tell YBT get on No Cap. I'm like, man, hell no, I don't wanna get on it, you feel me? Johnny Dane pulled up on us Do Our Girls and shit.
Okay.
He actually told me to get on the song. He like
Johnny Dane told you to get on the
Johnny
song?
Dane and the dude Johnny Boy who be with him. He like, bro, get on this. Like this hard. It's a hit. You feel me?
Don't forget, I'm still trying to figure out, is it one on the left or one on the right hand side? Imagine that. I'm trying to figure out, I have to admit. Imagine trying to pretend to be a tough guy. Imagine that. I wonder why these individuals didn't try to pretend to be barbers. Imagine trying to pretend to be a barber. Because I have to admit, some barbers, they probably really pretend to be barbers. They mess up your hairline. Imagine that. Imagine barbers not really real. Because they mess up your hairline a lot of times. They mess up your haircuts. Let's get back to it, though. I'm just talking, that's it.
I'm just like, damn, like everybody know me. If we in the studio, I'm indecisive as hell. I'm like, damn, what the hell should I say? Cause I go out the dome, you feel me? So he like, man, get on it. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it, I get on it.
Okay.
Next thing I know, like everybody liking my verse, you feel me? When Rich Kid post my shit, cause I'm the youngest, he like, he only such and such, and he doing this shit. Everybody like, oh yeah, he hard as hell. So I'm just going with it, like, fuck it.
These individuals, they think they're hard because they know how to rap about violence. Imagine that. That's it. Don't forget, you know what, thinking about it right now? I want the individual on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. They might be brothers. They kind of look alike. I'm still trying to figure out which of them is more down and out. I don't know. I used to think it was one on the right, and I'm thinking it might be the one on the left. That's it, entertainment purposes. But I can't forget about that dude in the back with the ski mask on in the back. He might, I don't know. Let's get back to it, though. Imagine that. But either way, it's serious, though. These individuals think playing with firearms is fun. Glorifying that gang lifestyle, they think is fun for whatever reason. Imagine that. The worst part about it, these individuals, they don't learn from others' people's mistakes. Imagine that. Imagine not learning from others' mistakes.
I'm on this bitch. This how I hit, you feel me? Yeah, that's it.
What was it like watching that song blow up like it did then?
Cause for me, it was kind of unbelievable because at first I didn't think it was gonna blow, you feel me? But set it off, you used to always tell me like, bro, it's gonna blow, you feel me? I'm like, alright, you feel me? I was just going with it from there.
Yeah. How was that transition for you coming from the streets into the music industry?
If you don't believe me, I try to be a rapper. I'm not joking. Go check out my earlier videos if you don't believe me. My first 10 videos, I was rapping. Imagine that. I'm just joking. That's it. I was singing, though. Imagine singing, though.
Me, like, it was kind of hard because I'm from the trenches. Like, I stayed in the trenches 16 years plus, you feel me? I'm from Bradtown, North Carolina. Me and both of them.
Imagine that. He from the trenches 16 years plus. Imagine being 22 years old. I mean, was he 20? Doesn't matter. Imagine that. Imagine counting the amount of years you've been in the trenches. And you never been in there. Don't forget, the real trenches, what these individuals call the trenches, is a home. Somewhere where he has a door. Imagine that. These individuals could walk in the house and they said live in the trenches. These individuals have food in their refrigerators and they said they live in the trenches. I could never figure that out. Imagine that. Okay.
You feel me? Like, we'll be in LA, I'll be ready to go home. Like, I'll be homesick or something. But they used to say it, I'd be like, man, I ain't homesick. I just want to go back to the city. You feel me? We'll be in LA.
Back to the
doing
city.
Shit that I ain't used to, like, hang around motherfuckers. Like, other people, homies ain't my homies. I'd rather be around my niggas.
I don't know why I just thought about it. Whatever happened to Zillionaire Zoe? Imagine that. I don't know why I just thought about it. This has nothing to do with Zillionaire Zoe. I'm just saying, whatever happened to Zillionaire Zoe? Zillionaire Zoe? Imagine that. Whatever happened to the wizard? Let's get back to it. You know what? I'm about to make another video about the wizard. But whatever happened to Zillionaire Zoe, though? They say he's supposed to be the next rapper to do it. Maybe Zillionaire Zoe say, you know what? Rapping's too dangerous. I'm not doing that no more. Imagine that. I'm not doing that no more.
You feel me? Because I already know how they coming. I can't put my trust in nobody else. You feel me?
Yeah. How much did you learn about the music business by being signed at the time?
A lot. Yeah, it showed me that you can't really depend on nobody but the people who are on your team back at home. You feel me? Such as my pops. Shout out my pops. He a real figure out here. You feel me? He kind of helped us get the deal that we got. You feel me? You know, we just young. Mm-hmm. We had to have somebody older who seen through everything. He got us a lawyer and shit. We all had the same lawyer at the time, so.
So that's what's going on right there. That's what's going on right there. If you like this video, check out part 3. I did a part 1. That part 1 did pretty good. This is part 2. Hopefully that part 2 do pretty good. But either way, I'm going to do a part 3 either way. But either way, YB, he's out of here. Imagine I said YBT. But let's get back to it though. Lawyers. These individuals went out of their way to go to jail just to want lawyers. The individual who did it to YBT is still on the run right now. Don't forget, he's about 15, maybe 20 minutes away. Might even be 7 to 10 minutes away from where the crime occurred. Imagine that. Don't forget these individuals, they don't know how to run far. They're usually down and out. They're poor people. Imagine that. These poor people, they don't have any resources. Imagine not having any resources because you're poor people. But they have access to firearms. They really do. They really do. The long ones at that. Imagine that. Imagine being poor and having access to long firearms. It's a terrible thing. I don't know where they get it from. I mean, do they come together to purchase these firearms? How does that work? I don't know. But let's get back to it, though. They say crime don't pay, but I see them do it, though. Unbelievable.